Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and I have another project to share from our new Black Friday release. Hey, so I'm using Jaded Blossom Gnome Dies Gingerbread Add Ons, their Christmas banner dies, their border dies, stitched and scalloped hexagon dies, their gnome dies, and their girl gnome dies, along with their brand new Happy New Year stamp set. And I'm using the Let It Shine 6-inch pad from Lawn Fawn. So I have an A2 size vertical paper tray ink white card base cut at 4.25 by 11, scored at 5.5 inches with my Teflon bone folder. And I cut this paper 1/8 of an inch smaller than an A2 size card base. So I'm using ATG tape along with some art glitter glue around the edges, my reverse tweezers, and I'm just going to line that up. I love this paper. It's so pretty and shiny with the foil, right? Just gorgeous. And then on the inside, I have a little 1/2 inch strip of the same paper. And that is cut 1/8 of an inch, less than 4.25. So 4 1/8, blah, blah, blah. 4 1/8 inch wide. Just trying to get it straight. And of course, I'm having trouble because, that's just me. This is my norm. There you go. And then I cut out a strip of American Crafts Christmas foil in silver with that border die from Jaded Blossom. And I'm just going to line that up, covering up my edge. And then my inside will be pretty. Just going to weight it down. There we go. And then I'll work on the rest. So I have the new sentiment, A Toast to the New Year. And that's on Nina Solar White 80-pound cardstock. And I cut it out with the stitched hexagon die. And now I'm going to add some Distress Oxide ink and peacock feathers using my Taylor Expressions blending brush. I'm just going to blend some on the left-hand side. There we go. And that kind of matches my background paper. And I'm going to layer it on the scalloped hexagon that I cut out of that using that same Christmas foil. It's just silver foil cardstock from American Crafts. So there you have it. I'm just going to lay those together, stick them down with art glitter glue, and I will weight it down with an acrylic block. I'm now cutting off the overhang from that border die. There you go. I'm just going to refold that fold with my Teflon bone folder. So there you have it. So that's where my nest is going to be. Now I'm going to put together my little girl gnome. So I've got the main part of the gnome cut out of American Crafts black cardstock. And I'm going to add the little dress. That's from that Christmas, or from that Lawn Fawn Let It Shine pad. But they've got paper that has the foil and then paper that just has the little snowflakes, and I'm just using that. I'm using P13 stamping pad skin tones for her little face. And I did cut the hat out of Christmas, or out of that silver foil, and then again out of that gray paper from that Lawn Fawn pad. And I'm just going to layer those together. So that striped hat is from the gnome dies. And there you have it. So remember, the girl, you always start with the adorable little dress and then you work your way up. Okay, so I did put together that little mug on the release and review for our last release. And that's from the Gnome Dies Gingerbread Add Ons. There you go. That's just paper tray ink white cardstock and some brown cardstock from American Crafts. And I did use a Copic marker in R20 just for the cheeks. So now I'm quickly going to pop up the little feet with some dimension, the edges of some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. And I'm just popping the little feet in place. There you go. Aren't those cute? That's that same P13 stamping pad skin tones. Now I'm going to stick down her little shiny hat, right? So remember, dress, face, then hat. The hair lines up with the bottom of the hat perfectly. So you always want to do that in order. So the hair is cut out of American Crafts brown cardstock. It's got some texture, and I'm just going to add that to either side. It lines up, like I said, perfectly with the bottom of the hat. Isn't that cute? She's got little pigtails, or braids, or whatever you want to call them. There we are. Now I'm going to pop up her little nose with some of that dimension again. Just using my reverse tweezers to get it in place. And isn't that sweet? Just the cutest. Okay, now I'm going to glue down that little mug. Now, for my party, I don't always drink on New Year's Eve. In fact, a lot of times I'm having something like a hot cocoa, right? I'm more of a teetotaler anyway. So this could be coffee, could be a hot chocolate. Isn't that cute? I'm just adding some Secure White Jelly Roll pen in a number 10 just for little freckles on my little super cute little mug. So there we go. So she's at a party, but she's having some hot chocolate, right? And I'm just getting my little layout. Now I'm going to stick down this little hexagon onto my background in the lower bottom right-hand corner, tilted to the right. And then I'm going to have my little girl tilted to the left. There we go. And I'm just going to add some glue around the edges, making sure she sticks down completely. I'm covering the other side. And there you go, like so easy. And now I'm going to add 2 little silver foil bows, cut of that same American Crafts Christmas foil pad. I'm just using my my Studio Katia embellishment wand to pick them up. Oop, my finger must be sticky. There you go. Isn't she sweet? Just the cutest. And now I did cut a couple of holly leaves with our Christmas banner dies, and I used some silver glitter cardstock from Close to My Heart. And I'm just going to add those to the top of her hat. There we go. So cute. And now I'm pulling out my Sakura, wow, what is that called? A Signo silver pen. And I just colored in those little stars. Now I'm pulling out Pretty Pink Posh's Sparkling Clear Confetti Mix. And I'm using glossy accents to stick them down. And I'm just going to pop them on using my Studio Katia embellishment wand. Sorry guys, in my own little world today. There you go. So I'm just putting like an odd number, right? There you go. And I like to use the different sizes. I'm looking for the biggest one. It's like, where are my big ones? Did I use all my big ones? It's like, oh, darn it. So I had to go look for the container, and I found a big one, and I'm going to pop that in place. There you have that. Okay, so cute. Now I'm pulling out little things from Lucy's cards, and these are a soft snowball mix, and they're just little white pearls, and I'm going to be adding them as little holly berries to my holly leaves on her hat, just for a little bit of decoration. I'll do the 3 sizes. There we go, with the same glossy accents. Isn't that cute? And I do decide to add some to the center of that those Pretty Pink Posh Sparkling Clear Confetti Mix. So I'm just going to add a dot of glossy accents to the center of each of those little confetti. And I'm going to put a little pearl in the center of each one, just for fun, right? It's like a double embellishment, but I kind of like the look of them. I don't know, I just think it's pretty. You can do this too with sequins that have a hole in the middle. If you don't like that hole, you can cover them up with, you know, with a little pearl. And there you have it. There we go. And I'm going to add a couple of pearls in the upper right-hand side of this card. 2 of the larger ones, just lined up. And there you have a fun design for New Year's. So thank you so much for stopping by. Be sure to hop on over to the Jaded Blossom blog. Be inspired, the Jaded Blossom store, to get your hands on some of these amazing products. And thank you, as always, for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we will see you soon in my next one. Bye, everyone.